Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope you all are fine. I am from Epsix Rawat. My name is Faika Batul and I'm going to deliver the lecture for class 5th. Today is the third day of the 7th week and I hope you get so many information throughout this week about the states of matter. Recently, we started our unit number 3 about the states of matter. The objective of this unit is that the students will be able to learn about different types of states of matter and how we can change the states of matter by evaporation, boiling, condensation, melting, freezing. And what is the difference between evaporation and condensation and the factors affecting evaporation? Our today's topics are: what is conservation of water and what are the different ways through which we can conserve water? What is conservation? First of all, I have some information for you through which you can understand what is conservation. Water Conservation Day is celebrated on 22nd of March every year. Water conservation includes all the policies, strategies, and activities to sustainably manage the natural resources of fresh water to protect the hydrosphere and to meet the current and future human demand. So, every drop of water is very valuable. So, every drop counts. What is conservation of water? Water conservation meaning using less water or recycling used water so that it can be used again. This type of program is important because water conservation helps save energy, protect wild animals, and prevent people from using so much water that it cannot be replaced with rain. So, I have a question for you. Why do we need to save water? Look at the picture of Earth. Most of the Earth's surface is covered in water. You might think that there is plenty of water for everyone to use. But did you know that most of the water on earth is ocean water? Yes, ocean water. Ocean water is very salty. You can't drink it or use it for growing plants, cooking food, bathing, or washing clothes. The water we use for these things is called fresh water. It comes from rain or snow that falls in rivers and lakes. It is also found stored in rocks beneath the ground. And I have also information for you that 97% of Earth's surface is covered with water, but only 3% of Earth's surface water is in the form of fresh water. So, we only use 3% of fresh water. Why do we need water? Water is probably the most important resource on earth. We need water to grow and to stay alive. In fact, we could only live for a few days without drinking water. We also need water to grow plants and care for animals, cook our food, taking bath and brush our teeth, flush the toilet and wash our clothes. The importance of water are given below. All living things need water for their survival. Water composes majority of the body of organisms. Like human beings, 97% of our body is made up of water, and water is the habitat for many organisms. Water helps to regulate climate. Water shapes our surface, and water dilutes and degrades wastes. Water conservation. Why should we do it? Why we need to conserve water? The more reasons are given below than a drought, reduce personal and business water costs, minimize the need for local governments to fund expensive reservoirs, water treatment, and wastewater plants and pipeline projects, help Maintain sufficient water in streams, rivers, lakes, and estuaries for fishing, boating, swimming, protection of aquatic life, and downstream users. We all live downstream. More efficient irrigation means less polluted runoff into receiving waters. 10 ways of how to save water. I have a 10 ways through which you can save water. You have to spend the least amount of times in the shower. You have to close the water tap while brushing your teeth. You have to you don't use too many dishes for eating or cooking. You will have to check pipes for leakage. Water your lawn only when it needs water. Don't run the water hose while washing a car. Use brooms to clean the house, not hose. Don't use the toilet as an ashtray or waste basket. Wash the fruits and vegetables in one pan instead of washing separate. While cleaning your fish tank, don't throw the water and give it to the plants. I have a little video for you through which you can understand the importance of water. So let's watch it together.
Conservation of water. We now understand the importance of water for the survival of all the living organisms. As the water available for us is only very less, there is a need for conservation of water. Never waste water. This is the best method of conservation. If possible, try to reuse it. For example, water used for cleaning dishes can be redirected to plants. Some of the tips for saving water. Never leave the tap open while brushing or cleaning dishes. Do not leave leaky taps as such. Get them repaired. Take bath with water from a bucket rather than using a shower. Construction of reservoirs and dam is also a better means of water conservation. Rainwater harvesting. Collection of rainwater and then making use of it either as such or allowing it to flow under the ground so that groundwater levels are increased is called rainwater harvesting. This is a system in which rainwater that falls on the roofs of houses is collected and flows through pipes into storage tanks. This water is filtered and used for household purposes. Otherwise, the pipes can be directed into the ground so that water seeps into the ground. In cities, roads are built of concrete and water that falls on concrete flows into the drains. This can be avoided and water from the roads and buildings can be redirected to roadside drains that collect water and allow it to seep into the ground.
I hope you like the video. So here I have a homework for you. You have to write down these questions answers on loose sheet and send it to me through AIS system. Suggest 5 ways to conserve water and what is importance of fresh water in our daily lives. Thank you so much for listening me. Take care. Allah Hafiz.